Right. It is, whatever the hell day this is. What is today's date? Sunday, July 31st, 2022. I need to get these videos banged the hell out. Just why? Because in what? 20 days, 19 days, 20 days, whatever. I start school full time. I already have work full time, as you all know. Or at least the regulars to this channel know. And that's when social media, especially YouTube of all social media, is gonna go dark for me. Because full-time work, full-time school for cybersecurity, I am not gonna have the goddamn time. Speaking of cybersecurity, considering what I'm about to talk about here, I got wind of this some time back, and I made a few comments on it, and I was about to leave it alone, but I don't know, something about this girl just made me like, you know what, let me lean into this bitch and give this the proper lancing that it deserves. Before, again, I go dark for a year, because I got 2 semesters of full-time school, 12 credits, and then I will graduate with my little piece of paper that I can then whore out to the highest bidder as far as that cybersecurity. So, not going to let social media get in the way of that. But as far as this goes, let's get into it. And I will be going through all these tabs. So, in fact, let's put this tab here. Yeah, we will come back to that tab. We're going to go in order here. So, first thing, I got fired for sharing my salary on TikTok and cried for days straight by Adriana Diaz. Okay. A TikToker openly shared her expenses and insights into her spending. Spending has claimed she was fired from a new job after divulging her salary. Lexi Larson was excited to share how much she earned and was excited to share how much she earned. Why? Why was she excited about that? Why? Why was she excited to flex, to broadcast? Who was she trying to impress? Because I could only imagine if a guy did that, how people would be getting on him for toxic this or whatever. Oh my God, he the patriarchy bad enough. He's making more money now. He's gonna shove it in her face. Her new job in Denver in the tech industry. Again, tech industry is something that the only thing I've known since 14. Tech is all I know. All my eggs are in tech, are in the IT basket. So that's why I took specific interest to this article and this whole thing. In one of the TikToks she posted last month, Larson disclosed how much her paychecks increased, including a big $449 bump in taxes paid after receiving a $20,000 raise. Now, let's do a little bit of math. Hopefully I get this math right. So, she went from $70,000 and however much she was paying in taxes there to $90,000. So $20,000 increase, and on $20,000 she pays. So let's see now, 449. We're trying to do a percentage of. So 2%. 2%. You saw the math in real time. A 2% increase on $20,000. Assuming I did this math right. And she's sitting there complaining over a 2% increase in taxes from 70 to 90. Okay. The video went viral, amassing 187,900 views. I thought to be viral you had to have at least 1 million views. Well, I'm not. I'm out of the social media. Oh my God! Oh, viral loop. So whatever. Views with people complaining about taxes. But it caused much more stress for Larson than realizing the brutal extent of her tax. Brutal extent. A 2% increase in tax. In fact, okay, so let's see. A 2% increase in tax after, let's see now. Crap, how am I trying to do this? From 70 to 90. So that's 77. So that's like what? So it's like a 20-something% increase, 23% increase? Is that right? 23% increase? Yeah. 77, 23, roughly 23. So she gets a 23% increase in pay, only pays 2% in tax for that 20, and she and her ilk are complaining. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Larson claims she was fired. Larson claims she was fired 2 weeks after starting her new role because of her TikTok posts. Okay. Okay. So you know what? I'm not even gonna read all this. I will have this linked. You can read this yourself. Let's just get straight down into it here. Okay. Let's play that. Sitting there flexing. I don't know if this is getting bigger or not. Who are you trying to look at? Okay. All right, lady. All right. Oh my God, taxes, are you kidding? I know. Yeah, okay, whatever. All right, so there's that. And based on the different environments I'm seeing here, it does not look like she is living in a row house in Adams Morgan. She looks like she's doing quite well. Okay. She looks like a young version of what is that woman's name? What is that woman's name? What is that woman's name? She looks like the younger version of, or what would be the younger version of, crap, what is her name? What is her name? What is her name? Let me see if I can find her. Mommy Invest, investor.
Question. Would you build a website?
Is it Mommy Invest? No. Oh my God, yeah, I don't want to take too much time away from this, but so yeah, she is not exactly looking like she is strapped for cash, okay? Now, this is her, okay, so those are her TikToks, this is her Instagram, this is her YouTube, okay? And one thing that I like to do with YouTubers, especially the old school ones that have been here a while, is I like to go to their videos and I like to go and look at their oldest stuff. It's default on most popular, and her newest is 8 months ago, so she hasn't really been all that active. Okay. And And here it is. How much money I make as a digital marketing account manager. Why the hell are you posting that? Okay. And here comes the oldest one. From her oldest. My salary as a TV. Why the hell do you keep posting that crap? Like, Jesus H. Christ. But that's not the most important thing. What I'm talking about here is this. I happened to look at her stuff and I saw this. I got a boob job. Okay. How I paid for my boob job as a broke millennial. Broke millennial, really? This does not look, well, this is post boob job. That's right. Mm-hmm. Exactly. In fact, can I click on this?
I win!
Okay. How I paid for my boob job as a broke millennial. Final boob job update. Okay. How this broke bitch saved 10,000 in 1 year. Okay. I got an iPhone 11. Right. 1 year boob job update. So tits. She didn't get an ass job either, but I guess you can't. Thank God for small mercies. At least she got one, I guess. I don't know. Why I got a boob job at 22. At 22? I didn't even see this one. Okay, so you can see. Alright, so boob job. And now it's 70,000. She's now making 90,000. Or was making 90,000. You know what? Let's just keep going, okay? Now, here's the thing. And this is from Pink Book Lessons. These two are from Pink Book Lessons, so we'll give Madam all of her credit. However, I scanned her videos, and there's some things related to this thing that I'm talking about that I want to get into. So let's get in. I'm not going to play her entire video. You can go watch her video, but there are certain things I'm going to take from it.
A couple weeks ago I started sharing about how I got a job in the tech industry. Well, I don't work at that job anymore because they fired me. I had to sign a bunch of stuff, so I'm like really nervous about going too far into detail here, but basically my employer found my TikToks and really did not like that I was sharing my salary and stuff like that. Even though I'm very aware that like talking about salary is federally protected, you can't get fired for that, I did take all of those videos down just because, you know, they were my employer and I didn't want them to be mad at me or not like me or something. But then like...
And when they fired you, why didn't you just put them back up or unhide them? I mean, how much more damage could they possibly do to you at that point? Plus, as seen, where is it? Salary as a TV, this one's up. Sort by newest. How much money I make as a digital marketing, whatever. So, there's that. Now, I'm guessing, well, I'll get into that part later. I'll get back into that part later. But anyway, let's keep going.
2 days later, after they talked to me about my TikTok account, they ended up firing me because they said me having this account was a security concern because I could post something private about the company on my TikTok account. And
Being in tech, I can quite well understand that. Especially depending on what place you're at in tech. You know? If you're working at Micro Center, that might be a little bit different than if your ass is working for Amazon in the AWS sector. If you're working at Google, if you're working, Microsoft. Hell, if you're even working for a defense, like a like Kaspersky or AVG or some shit like that, you know? So it's a little bit different, but yeah, I can understand why they would say that.
I did specifically ask, like, have I broken any policies? Have I posted anything on TikTok that is a security concern? And they said, not at this time, I have not, but it could happen at any time in the future, so they're just not going to take that risk with me. The day that that happened, I literally had a panic attack on the drive home. I was crying for like days straight. I'm a little bit better now, but I'm like literally shaking. My anxiety is still very high about this whole situation.
And just
Right, okay, well,
I called my manager like an hour after I got. I'm very, very lucky.
money. Now, good thing for Lexi, she had a sweet personality and people actually like her. So something interesting ended up happening. Take a look.
yeah, sweet personality, huh? People actually like her. I wonder why. Hold on. Okay, but let's see.
But I do have to say I'm very, very lucky. My last employer / now current employer is really amazing. They know about my TikTok and they have no issues with it. And so I called my manager like an hour after I got fired, like sobbing, and he actually was able to get me my job back. So that's like super, super lucky. But yeah, I haven't.
Lucky, really. Super, super lucky. An hour. An hour. An hour. You were able to call your old boss an hour after crying, so it wasn't, you didn't man up, oh no. First of all, you went back any at all, but you didn't man up, oh no, you went back crying. Okay, so no, which guy could go back to their employer crying and be taken seriously by anybody? But she went back crying. I'm sure she's also strong, smart, and independent, but went back crying, okay. And was able to get her job back, so super lucky. Super lucky.
I've really been posting on TikTok
Okay.
a lot just because I've honestly been in shock.
Yeah, that's right. Pull them bra straps up. That's right. Mm-hmm. So them things is heavy, huh? Huh.
I've honestly
Yeah, real
been
heavy.
in shock.
Super lucky. Okay.
I've had really bad anxiety ever since this happened, and I've kind of just been trying to like process my emotions with all of this. So yeah, I'm going back to work for the agency that I worked for before taking this new job. So no more tech vlogs. I'm very sorry. But I don't.
I'll get back to that in a second.
I'll start back up at my old job until July 18th, so I have like 3 or 4 weeks to be fun employed. So let me know what videos you want me to post, because I have all the time in the world right now.
Probably shouldn't say that, because I'm pretty sure maybe it's mainly women that are your audience, because if it was dudes, you'd be like, yo, post some OnlyFans or some Pornhub or something.
And there you have it.
Right.
Happened at the new job. I know it's crazy. She had to go back to her old salary after waiting a couple of weeks, dropping her salary without opportunity to. Lexi has a man to get rehired. Also, what helped her out? Lexi has a man. She's not doing it all alone. So for that 1 month that she was out of work, she had help. She seems like a pleasant girlfriend outside of work, cooking, cleaning the house, working on budgeting and making shopping lists. I'm sure her man had no problem with helping Lexi during that period of time. So here's the lesson. A lot is after all. Lexi cried for a couple of days, realizing that she missed out on an opportunity to grow in the tech field that she was really excited about working in. But she was able to rely on her performance and attitude from the last job to get rehired. Also, what helped her out? Lexi. I know it's crazy. She had to go back to her old salary after waiting a couple of weeks.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Now, I don't know what tech vlog she was going to be doing, because again, if she has no... Hold on. Let's just go in order. Let's just go in order.
So TikTok got me fired. A couple weeks ago, I started
Watch that. Her income in Denver, Colorado.
off 311. I didn't get.
You've only worked. She has, but It has to do with the fact that...
And he made this video saying that the only reason I got my job is because I blew my way to the top. So if you like videos like that, go ahead and give him a follow.
Okay, so let me learn you some knowledge. It doesn't have anything to do with the fact that it's a secret. It has to do with the fact that you should not be plastering your income after you've only worked for somewhere for 2 weeks and somebody else is working there 10 years and is still making the same amount of money, and somebody after 2 weeks goes and gets a way higher pay raise. What happens is that social media gets back to your boss. That's all there is to it. You shouldn't be plastering all over social media that you got a pay raise from $70,000 to $90,000 a year after only working for a company for 2 weeks, because then you get employees that see this that are on social media and say, hey, what the f-? Then all these employees go to the boss and say, why haven't I gotten that raise? I've been here way longer than she has. Now see, a man's personal thing, my thing of that is okay, who'd you f to get that?
Ooh.
But at the same time, there's no secret, but TikTok did not get her fired because I read the article. She was all over the news about this. She chose to make the video and she created her own fate when she did that. So TikTok didn't do shit. She got herself fired when she chose to make the video. Because if I got a pay raise that high, I wouldn't be telling anybody about it. But that's just me. And I'm, 41 years old and am a whole lot smarter than some girl who looks like she's 15 and probably, blew her way to the top. So, anyway. That's why it should at least not be plastered all over social media, not necessarily a secret.
Lexi did not like what he had to say about her. The company was
Okay, so there's that. Alright.
not wrong for firing. Worked in the people get angry what you make. And if you make more than them, it's ASS's, they fire you. Kendra M said most of them were job. To them for letting you. Quickly able to get her old job back and not making $90,000, but still pulling in a salary of $70,000, which is well above average pay in America. Now, speaking of her old job.
This is what I was scanning to get to, because this is going to be quite interesting.
She told everybody about her first day back at the old job. That job is also work from home at least 90% of the time. She said that her boss was so nice to her on her first day back. He sent her money for Starbucks. She went to Starbucks, got a coffee, and also got something for her boyfriend, brought it back to the house. And some may wonder, why is her boss giving her money? Could he have a crush on Lexi? Had some dealings in the past with her? Or wishing to deal with her in the future? If you remember from part 1, the first video, Lexi said that when she got fired from a new job, within an hour, she called her boss from her old job, the one that she quit for the new job, sobbing like a baby, and he helped her get her old job back. CLM Dave said, I wonder if a man would start crying and calling their old employer and get their job back. Pretty privilege. And then Marcus says, this reeks of so many privileges, I can't even count them all. Look, Lexi is a young woman who men may find attractive. She's 25 years old.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, there you go. Your boss gives you money to go get Starbucks. And it's not like, okay, he gave you some money, he gave you his money to go get him some Starbucks, because you're going to Starbucks and it's like, hey, anybody want anything? Yeah, Addy up, give me some money, and I'll go get it for the entire group, because you all chipped in what you wanted. Hey, I want this, I want that. No, he gave her money to go. Okay, so let's okay, all right. Okay, so her old boss gives her money, any at all, for anything. This is despite the fact that, as we have just recently established, she does not exactly look like she is struggling for Starbucks money. Based on the backgrounds that I'm seeing here, she does not look like she's in the hood. She does not look like she's in the drop of the cut, if you will. Those mean streets of the Palisades, those mean streets of Potomac, them rough streets of Fifth Avenue. No. She looks like she's doing good. Okay. Okay. She does not look like she is struggling. But yet her boss gives her money for Starbucks. And to go and get her and her quote-unquote man, her man, where is that?
Wishing to deal with her in the future. Dealings may wonder why for start time. She said that he sent her money for Starbucks. She went to Starbucks, got a coffee.
Your boss wouldn't give you money for Starbucks for you and your man. Bruv. For all you Euro UK people. This is not looking good, man, that any other dude is giving your girl money and he's not paying her. Well, actually, he might be paying her for... Oh, shit. Holy fuck. Holy Christ. Okay, look. That's not looking good for you, man. I guarantee you she's either banging this dude or will be banging this dude if she knows what's good and healthy for her after what he just went and did for her. So I'm not playing dumb with this, because here's the thing. From what I've come to understand with this woman, she had zero experience in tech. Now, maybe, just maybe, she's going to be doing, where is it? Not TV news producing, oh no. But maybe she's going to be doing digital marketing for this tech firm. Maybe, I don't know. But if she has zero experience in tech, she's not coding, she's not going to be doing any kind of silicon chip making, okay? She has zero experience in tech. Here's something, as somebody who's in tech, has been in tech his entire working life, and will probably die in tech, because again, this is all tech, the IT world is all I'm good at. It's all I know. That I'm too old to do to do fighting, although I still kind of want to do it, try it at least. Okay, chess doesn't make any money unless you're way the hell up there, and I don't feel like fighting Magnus. I'm just not in the mood. Short of those two things, IT is all I know. I've known it since, 14 from high school? And I'm now 35 and a half, or over 35 and a half years old. Right? 35 and some months. 21 solid years. Right? Pretty much, I've known tech for damn near as long as she's been alive. Okay, biologically alive. So when I tell you this, I'm not asking. And what I'm about to say is, in tech, you need to know what the hell you're doing. Tech is one of the last few fields where, be it on the low end or the high end, as low as A+, as high as PhD in whatever. Cybersecurity, computer engineering, computer programming, whatever. Okay? You need to know what you're doing. You cannot fake it till you make it in tech. You can't. You try to fake it till you make it, and then you end up wiping someone's hard drive. Right? You know? Fake it till you make it, and then you end up leaving a gigantic freaking vulnerability in the network's infrastructure, physical or logical infrastructure. Right? So for her to have no experience and be making $90,000 in tech? Nah, sorry, no. And how much money as a digital marketing? Now, let's just say she went to school for digital marketing. Okay. Okay. Where is that? Where is it? Never mind. Never mind. Didn't even see this. I saw something that looked like a graduation uniform. Where was it? Something that looked like a graduation uniform. Something that looked, or maybe it wasn't here. Maybe it was. Here it is. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Oh, shit. Never mind.
So,
Pause it. Fuck. Anyway, yeah, but you get it. No, right here. Done. Wherever the hell this is. Okay. Majoring in broadcast journalism. How is this bitch making $90,000? Majoring in broadcast journalism. Okay. Going into a field that she has zero experience in by her own admission. And yet she didn't suck and especially fuck her way to the top. As I'm going to say it again, as somebody who has put all of his eggs in the IT basket, all I know is IT, all I know is the IT world. I'm telling you right now, IT, especially consequential IT, you cannot fake that shit. You cannot fake it till you make it. You have to know. You have to know what the hell you're doing. Or at the low end, at some Geek Squad level, A+ level, you go and wipe some customer's hard drive and it's sensitive information or pictures or whatever. At the high end, you end up shutting down a goddamn server and Could you imagine if somebody, no experience, she goes and gets a job working at AWS or Google or Microsoft or Apple, somebody, and she is in charge of tech, right? And she goes and crashes their fucking server. Now, of course, a place like that, you'd expect them to have like a full hot site backup, but you never know, right? I'd expect a full hot site backup for a place like Amazon or Google or Microsoft or something in case something goes down. Tornado comes and hits the place, lightning strike, earthquake, whatever the fuck, fine. But you get what I'm saying. And she's getting paid $90,000, zero experience in tech of all places? And maybe she's doing, what is it? Maybe she's doing digital marketing. Because, fine. There's in jobs, there are plenty of shit that is there to be done that has nothing to do with what the job is known for. For example, let's take an example. Amazon. Oh my, well, okay, let's not take an example of Amazon. Let's take an example of Microsoft. When you think Microsoft, you're thinking, oh my God, writing code and programs and computers and all that stuff. There is a whole bunch of shit related to Microsoft that does not require you to know jack shit, to not know one line of code. Right? You don't have to have a degree in any kind of computer or IT related shit to work there. So maybe, just maybe, there is in fact something. So maybe she's doing digital marketing. Maybe she went to school for that. But no, she did not go to school for that. She went to school for broadcast journalism. Broadcast journalism, I got a boob job. And I just realized this just now. Hold on. These videos are right next to each other. So chances are, first upload ever, second, third. So she went and majored in this shit, realized she wasn't about to make any money in this shit, right? Okay. She's not about to have a fedora hat with a freaking thing, a card on the side of it, and like those 1930s, 40s, 50s, whatever. Citizen Payne or whatever the hell it is, or Citizen Kane or whatever. That's not about to be her. So she realized, I better go cash in this pussy. I don't have any ass. Her tits are not fucking huge. All right, maybe if I saw them in person, maybe for her size they're big, but they're not huge compared to what I see when I see huge tits. When you tell me huge tits, and I've seen huge tits, this is not what I think of. Okay, so God knows how flat she was before this, right? Majoring in broadcast journalism, I got a boob job, and it's nothing about boobs, 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 update on boobs, final thoughts on boobs, 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 boo, to infinity and beyond with the boobs. $90,000 in an industry that she has no experience in and did not major in. Not like she majored in it and then left it and came back, but again, she's 20 something, so it's not like, I got a degree in computers and then I left the industry for 20 years and then I came back at 40 or 50. This bitch has not been biologically alive long enough to... I guarantee you her shit is stretched out. At least one, if not both of the holes down there is stretched out. There is no way in hell she did this. My only other thought is maybe, just maybe, she has rich parents and one of them knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that got her in. That's about it. But I have a feeling she cashed in. Where's that shit of her jumping up and down? Here we go. I have a feeling she cashed in. Increases. I have a feeling she cashed in on them titties. And yeah, there's probably going to be her. There was probably a hell of a lot of her in this position with these up. There is no way. There is no fucking way. Now, the last final part of this is, and giving this the proper lancing that it deserves, the last part of this is this. This is from, well, I thought it was from way back earlier, but okay, me too. It's 3 minutes, and I'm going to play this, and after I play this, and, you know, all credit to the onion, okay. You tell me, okay? You tell me if, in fact, is it because female, is it because hot female, or perhaps is it because white? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Because, well, now this is supposedly satire. Supposedly. Okay, onion. Okay. 1080p. Okay. Let's play this and see if we can't get some similarities to it. Remember, keep in mind what she said. 1 hour. She called, and in 1 hour she was able to get her old job back. Okay.
Once the Me Too movement got going, things started changing. I knew I would have to be brave.
I started hearing about all these guys losing their jobs. Or at least a few guys, one or two.
I never thought I'd be put in a position where I was being held accountable for something I did. I thought, that's something that happens to other people, not to me.
They fired me for using my power to solicit sexual favors from interns. I'd been doing this for years, so when they let me go, I was shocked. For several hours, I felt totally and utterly alone.
Several hours, and again, this is satire, but I don't give a several hours. Took these white men several hours, but it took her 60 minutes max. Okay.
I had nothing. My company credit card, my unaccrued PTO, gone.
It was the worst 3.5 hours of my life.
Holy fuck. Oh, but 3.5 hours though. Not even 60 minutes. 3.5 hours. It took him a good...
I felt so powerless. I texted a couple colleagues for support and they immediately responded with, "Let me see what I could do."
It felt like the end of my career. I started having really dark thoughts. I even typed monster.com into my browser.
I hadn't updated my resume in years. Instinctively, I almost called my secretary to do it, but because of her allegations, I no longer had a secretary. I felt so lost.
Would I ever be taken seriously again? Where would I go? What would become of me?
I turned to alcohol to numb myself. I am not proud of that. And by the time I polished off the second drink, I was ready to order a third, a fourth, a fifth. But then I got a call.
A former coworker emailed me to say he knew some people at a very reputable company and they set me up with an interview later that day.
It was such an emotional time that I'd forgotten that there was this whole network of men that help men like me get back on their feet.
I got the job. They even offered me a starting bonus.
Now I'm actually at the same level as my previous boss who accused me of harassment.
I really thought getting fired was going to break me. But a handful of unstructured hours made me stronger. I'm more confident, more self-assured. I'm proud of who I am.
Oh, I'm making a lot more money now. A lot.
I'm speaking out so that other men fired in the wake of Me Too know they're not alone.
It turns out that this kind of thing happens to a lot of guys. We just don't talk openly about it.
It may take you most of the day to find a new job, but if you just half-heartedly throw out a couple of feelers here and there, it will happen.
Never hesitate to reach out to someone you trust. He'll understand that as a man, it's in his own best interest to back you up.
As difficult as that afternoon was, it helped me see the good in people again.
So if you lost your job because of your own behavior, stay strong. Before you know it, everything will be better than ever.
It is not your fault that the allegations were actually taken seriously.
You are not alone. I too was fired in the wake of Me Too.
I too.
I too.
Thank you, The Onion, for that. For that bit of classic. In fact, I I actually have saved this. I was looking for it on my hard drive. It's somewhere on my hard drive. Oh shit, somewhere in the bowels of my hard drive. I'll probably resave it again. Everyone asks who is the perpetrator, but none ask how's the... I'll have a link to that shit. So, okay. So again, I ask you, but that's satire, dude. That's not real. It is real, motherfucker. Plus the fact that they had only white guys in there, it most definitely is real. Now, if they had a black guy in there saying all that shit, oh my god, I got accused of all this stuff, and then it'd be like, yeah, that's unrealistic. So, between this glorious bit of artistic genius, bit of timeless classic from 2018, from The Onion, and this madam here, let's bring that back. Let's bring it back. Here we go. And this madam here, I must ask you, and end on this note. Is it because hot? Is it because female? Or is it because white? That this shit can happen. And it took the men a few hours, but it took her 60 minutes or less. And they were back on their feet. After fucking themselves in their own ass. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. I took specific umbrage to this woman here and her whatever the hell you want to call it, experience. Quite simply because a little known fact about the IT world, at the very least, I don't know about other fields, but in IT world, women actually get paid more than men in those fields, in that field, in the IT world. When you account for everything being dead equal, which it rarely, if ever, is anywhere, women actually get paid more than men in the IT world. Same hours, same experience, same credentials, same for like the 1 or 2 times you're able, out of a trillion that you're able to line them up. Same height, same weight, same whatever. Same mom and dad, whatever. Okay? Women get paid more than men. Not because they deserved it. Everything is dead equal. They should get paid dead equal, right? But because they want to encourage more women to get in the IT world, IT field, for whatever the hell reason. Okay. Women get paid more. And if you don't believe me, feel free to go Google what I'm about to tell you. There was a study that I believe was Google did this, of their pay. They audited their pay on a study. They audited their pay because I think some women went and complained about the pay disparities in tech between men and women, how women get paid infinitely less. And so Google, if I'm not mistaken, went and did an audit of who gets paid what, and they found out that the men actually get paid less than the women there. I believe it was Google. It was Google or some tech company. Big tech company, not some small thing. It turns out that the women actually got paid more, and so they reduced the women's pay to match the men's. And let's just say, those ladies were ever so pissed. So, you know, yeah. Don't do this shit. Don't do this shit. Now, as a broke millennial, but her ass is what, 25? 25 now? So when all this happened, she was 24. Isn't she Gen Z? Isn't all this Gen Z? I could have sworn that was Gen Z. I thought. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, okay, yeah, see, 40,000. So which is it? Is it 40,000 pay increase or 20,000? Well, whatever it is, it's decreased to 0 now. Well, not 0, back to what it was. But anyway, yeah, there you go. There you go. And hell, 49 minutes and 40 seconds and counting. This is probably how long it took for her to go crawling back to. I didn't plan this, by the way. I didn't plan this. But looking at the timer here on well, you all can't see, but I can see it here. Looking at the timer here, 49 minutes, almost 57, 8, 9, 50 minutes exactly right now. This is probably how long it took her to go crawling back. Crawling back. Crawling back. To her old employer to go beg for her job back. So in the time it took you to watch this video, she got fired and got a job back already. Can you, oh passerby to this channel, seeing this video and getting this far, can you say the same thing? And on that happy note, bye-bye.